Last time, we spent talking with each individual character. What are you doing for those 5 weeks? We're at a point where the nations of the world have decided to go to war against the Nogeth Empire, deciding to do one huge, massive strike to end this decisively once and for all, and hopefully restore peace. Another objective, a couple of objectives of this battle are to, one, recover Master Inzofire, the head of the Wizarding Guild in Azor, and also a very powerful wizard. He'd been brutally abducted during a peace talk. But another reason for attacking or at least ostensibly a reason for attacking the Nogeth Empire, is to reunite all 5 magic orbs. If you recall back to the beginning of this campaign, these portals have been popping up rather inconveniently. These portals are rumored to only be controlled by all 5 orbs in one spot, under control of a powerful wizard, such as Inzofire. 2 of them are located in the Nogeth Empire, or rather had been recovered by them. So that's kind of the reasons that you've been given for entering the Nogeth Empire, putting an end to the reign of Emperor Ganalor, and hopefully being able to get out with your lives. And, as you guys have planned, the life of Emperor Ganalor, with him in tow. But we had one other player that we needed to hear from yet, and that was, or character, I should say, sorry. Oriana, what are you doing these next 5 weeks as the country gears itself up for war?
Okay. Well, I know I mentioned certain things to you that we were going to do. I don't know how much you actually want to RP any of it. We don't have to go far into anything.
List it out.
There was the first thing I was going to do. So I just left Melanchor side and was going to try and find Smith or somebody who could tell me where Edward was, because I needed to talk to him.
Okay. Yes, you do round up Smith in sort of the hubbub.
Yeah, because I was in like guild hall.
Yeah, and he does tell you that Edward, his brother, has been staying in a pocket dimension where he has a small mansion.
Oh, well, okay.
If you needed
That's what he meant.
If you needed to speak with him, he could arrange it. He could send Edward a message. Edward can meet you pretty much anywhere of your choosing.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to him, please.
Okay, what did you want to talk to him about?
Okay, so first thing on my list, I was took on the task. I wanted to stress the importance of him distilling the Aboleth brain. Well, we wanted to know if Eileen talked to anyone about what we said when we talked with them, but also there was a halfling, and I forgot to look up the name. There's a halfling that the Aboleth ate and absorbed the memories of, who had snuck into the stronghold in the Moonshade Hills outside of Nogeth. Had been small enough to get in there. So to see if that could also be retrieved from distilling the brain, since he has the brain currently. Now, he doesn't know this. I'm going to give him some false information during our discussion.
Okay. What information? Yeah, what information are you trying to give him?
So we're going to talk and chat and try and just kind of warm him up in the conversation a little bit, and then Oriana's going to thank him. She, through personal experience, knows he knows how to be discreet with our information and things we tell him, or things he, anyway. He knows how to be discreet, which she is going to just look at him and say, "Thank you, appreciate your discretion."
At this point, he says these are state secrets, aren't they? Have you gotten
Well-
permission to share them with me?
Well, no, actually, the state doesn't even know. But if you
I
could,
will
if
be
you
very discreet about this.
yeah, and it's not personal, but she's just gonna let him know if he ever hears anything about. Makidiel told them about a special weapon that they could use against Orcus, but she's gonna tell him she heard, they were told by Makidiel, it was a magical gauntlet or something like that with gems in it. Taking a note from Perry's idea of, well, not long ago, game time, but a few weeks back our time.
Let's have you make a deception check on that.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, come on, you're a good liar.
I don't know.
For a rogue? She's not. I've seen better liars as rogues.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
If you roll an natural 1, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Don't jinx it. I've got it in my hand.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
No, it was not. It was not a nat 1. I rolled a 15 plus 12 is 27.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
He says he will pay attention, see if he can remember anything about a gauntlet.
Okay.
Um,
She hates doing it, but it needs to be done. Anyway.
So, are you saying this with the intention of him coming across the actual?
No. So Perry did this with Melanchor. He mentioned much to Oriana's initial chagrin, although it is a good idea, secret weapon. We're trying to see if we can find who's the spy.
Okay.
By giving him false information and seeing what we get back. I think with Melanchor it was magical shoes. So, yeah.
Okay.
So she's attempting something like that to see if they get back any information. Or if Orcus or Ganel react in a way where that's what they're looking for, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm really glad that you remember, because I totally forgot what I tried to.
It was your lie.
I remembered the idea. I just don't remember what I said.
Well, there you go. There
Okay.
you go. So that was
Cool.
first on my list.
Yeah, he does say with the sensitivity of the information you're looking for, he will bump up the distilling of the brain to a higher priority. He'll work on that. He has been asked to work on a lot of things, just getting
Yeah.
things ready.
Yeah.
Nothing too important given his history,
Ah.
but he is going to be
Oh no.
somewhat busy.
Okay.
But he'll
Alright.
prioritize those tasks. Those seem a little bit more important than making healing potions.
Well, in particular, the brain. She'll
Yes.
emphasize the brain.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, there's that. I think over the next couple days, she's gonna check back on Melanchor and see if he's okay, because she's a little bit worried about him.
Okay.
If he improves at all, if it's like a 24-hour thing, or if it's just a bug, or what.
He actually does not improve.
Seriously?
2
Like-
or 3 days go by and he gets sicker.
Yeah, that's not good. I think I might. I wonder. I'm gonna ask him if he's been to see anyone to try and heal him.
Through
He's probably super weak at this point.
through pretty sunken eyes at this point. I'll give it out a week. Pretty sunken eyes, pale skin. He indicates that his assistants have tried to send clerics, but he says that no, the clerics have more important tasks in preparing the people and the weapons of war.
Well, while he's in the middle of giving his lovely "I'm trying to not steal resources" speech, Oriana's gonna tap her ring and say, "Nera, would you be terribly bothered to come to or I don't know if you're at the guild hall or near the guild hall. Could you drop by for just a few minutes? Someone needs your help. Badly.
I don't know where I am, but she'll say yes.
Okay.
Now, so I think it's working.
Alright. Yeah, so I'll tell her I'm in Melancor's
Oh, it's
room.
going through that. Let's see.
Okay.
Do you have a detect poison and disease?
Sorry.
You're good.
We were fixing stuff. What were you asking me?
Do you have detect poison and disease?
I don't know if I have detect, but I have protection from poison.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So
Let's.
it allows me to neutralize any potion or poison of anyone that I touch.
You said protection from?
That's what it's called. It's a spell.
Protection from poison. Let me just look and see if that would work here. Ah!
Then my healing power also allows me to remove any.
Okay.
So either one of those should work.
Okay. So let's have you make a medicine check to just start off with. See if we can tell if he has been poisoned or if he's just diseased or what exactly is going on with him.
Yeah, Reina's not really believing that Marnie's would put him out a week. I mean, poor Dragon got knocked out for like half a day, but not a week.
We'll put this at a DC 14.
22. Okay.
22. Okay. Yes. From what you've been told about his malady and kind of what's been going on, his symptoms, how long it's been going on, as well as a huge clue. It's very clear that he was poisoned.
Gosh.
The implications of that are pretty far-reaching and very serious. But you are able to neutralize the poison. It takes him probably about 2 weeks to fully recover, or at least recover to a point where he can get up and see to his normal duties. It will take him the entire 5 weeks to fully recover.
Whew. I will thank Nira profusely.
Oh, we lost you near.
It's just really quiet, but I can kind of hear you.
Can you hear me better right now?
A little bit.
It's very, very, very quiet.
I'm just gonna type. It's
Well, I did hear your question. He said he'd eaten at Marnie's last, although he was a little loath to admit it, but yeah.
Does he have any more details on that?
He doesn't really have too many more details other than he popped in just for a quick sandwich. He'd felt fine, and he had thought maybe it was just food poisoning. He had inquired with the health department, and Marnie's has actually had a clean record for a couple of months now of no cases of food poisoning.
Oh, good.
So he doesn't really believe necessarily that it was accidental.
Yeah,
Really?
if someone's working there.
Yeah.
I think
Or-
if we could get all information about where he was around the time he got sick and then bring it to Quirinus, because this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys work between the two of you. Let's have you make a history check.
Okay. Would Perry, if I explained the symptoms to Perry, could he give us an idea of what kind of poison was used?
Probably, actually. Perry, I believe you have some proficiencies with poisons.
I am proficient in poison.
Okay.
So Perry, let's have you make. Would that be Arcana check?
Only if it's magic poison.
And this was definitely not a magic poison. 5e poison check.
Maybe investigation?
Yeah, let's do an investigation check.
Okay.
That was a history check you wanted, right?
From you and Nira, yes.
Would a nat 20 do it?
A nat 20 would help you. Would absolutely
welcome.
identify the poison. As far as finding the history, though, where he'd been, who he'd come in contact with, you're not. Yeah.
Sorry, you jinxed me, Aaron.
Haha.
No. Well, okay.
Dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away.
And hopefully gave to you.
Amen.
I took my... Anyway. Okay. Alright.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I don't like it when the DM goes ooh.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, that's.
I mean, it's good for the story, it's not always good for us. Or his NPCs, apparently.
Bear with me for just a second here.
Oh, one.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
really? You're that person?
Not usually.
Yes, she is.
Not usually! That's usually you.
I'm
You're
just
rubbing off
kidding.
on me.
All my kids do that.
Oh, no. Oh.
I'm raising a bunch of butts.
Oh. No.
None of those are bad enough.
Oh my word! What were you trying to do? Oh, wait.
I wonder.
Wait,
Okay,
would he...
got it. Okay.
Okay.
So, Oriana and Nira, as you two try to question him about where he's been, who he was in contact with, he wasn't terribly sure. Everything's been kind of a blur, and the fatigue associated with this poison, he just has no clue where all he was. His assistants aren't even fully sure. What with everybody wanting to see him having to be 20 places at once, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
However, describing the symptoms to Perry and just kind of the general circumstances that are surrounding this. Perry, with that nat 20, you... Is this your birthday, nat 20?
No, it's not. It was a roll.
It was a roll.
It was
Sweet.
a natural natch 20.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So as they describe it to you, you're just like, oh yeah, absolutely. This is green blood oil. It's a
What?
it's a plant, actually. So if he had any kind of lettuce or lettuce-looking things on his sandwich, that's absolutely where this came from.
Oh, no.
And what it is the poison causes strong nausea immediately after ingestion of liquid or food. It can take the form of soluble powder, or it can also take the form of leaf. It looks kind of like kale.
Oriana wrinkles her nose. Why would you eat that anyway? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's just as bad.
usually it's not a super powerful poison.
I thought kill was poison.
Barnabas, wait a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
kale is decoration. It is decorative. Changed my mind after the game because ADD is a thing. So for this green blood oil to have affected him for this long, it had to have been concentrated, and it had to have been done basically by an expert. This was not accidental. They accidentally picked green blood. No, this was
Yep.
definitely on purpose.
I'm sure Barnabas can confirm you don't accidentally eat that or pick that.
Yeah, definitely not an accident.
I mean, so in conclusion, that's what I would have done, personally. I mean, but I didn't. It wasn't me. But if it was me, definitely that's what I would have done, and what they probably did.
That's good. Well, I know it wasn't you, but good to know. Thank you. But yeah, I think A, we should let Quirinus know, like Nera said. B, someone's got to make sure this doesn't happen again to Melanchor. I don't know. Can't have a food tester, can we? Would he even allow a food tester? He didn't even want to.
No.
He didn't even want to go get healed because, oh, the clerics are needed elsewhere as Healy's dying. So,
He says he'll try and be more careful, and if he starts
Wow.
feeling sick, he'll get in contact with Nera.
well, whoever did this might not be so nice next time, and give you a chance to. Correct me if I'm wrong, Perry. Who I've been in contact with, and Barnabas. There are plants and poisons that will kill you instantly and not let you call for help, right? Plants, poisons.
Oh, I mean, don't even get me started. I could just go all day.
Right. Okay. So,
Oriana, let's have you make a persuasion check.
okay, I am switching out this dice. Oh.
Nat 1, Nat 1.
Heh, 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 heh. Persuasion, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, wow, that was pretty good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Persuasion. Oh, good, because I only have a +2, and I rolled a 16, so 18.
Okay. He says, how about this? I lay low and go off-grid until it's time to go.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good idea.
I have food and supplies here. Cookie is a wonderful cook. We will have him cook for me.
Do we need to talk to him first?
I
How
trust him.
about I take on your personality, I discover who it is, and I kill him.
I'm sorry. Oriana's not laughing, that's me, I'm sorry.
Persuasion check on that.
It couldn't
Nat
hurt
20.
for Perry and I to do a little digging.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's 17 plus 8?
Enough. He says that's
25?
creepy. Let's see if you can find them.
Wow.
I agree.
Just so you know, I actually have the ability to perfectly impersonate someone's speech, writing, and behavior because of my assassin's feat.
Oh!
Yes, you do. It's still unnerving. Somebody that works for you comes up and just immediately is able to replicate your speech patterns, your walking patterns. I'm throwing that in there. The way you write. He makes a mental note to not let you anywhere near the checkbook. Not that it'll have much of a choice. Okay, we'll come back around to that.
Okay. Whew, I'm glad I checked on him. Holy cow. Okay. Well,
what
I do
what
want
else
to
are you doing?
just real quick, we don't have to RP. Asking Perry and Nyx, thinking of things we might need later, if they want to hang on to the wands of magic missiles that I lent them. You guys want to hang on to those?
Oh, that was a lending thing?
I didn't know that.
I mean, you guys can hang on to them if you think you're going to use them. I was just
All right,
curious.
let's have you 3 roll initiative. Just kidding.
Whoa, hold it. Hold on.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean, hey, what are you going to use them for?
PvP.
And 2 at the same time? I would like to keep mine borrowed, but
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just me.
yeah, no problem. Just want to make sure that you remember you have it, and yeah. Just
I
thought I'd
used mine, remember?
ask. You have used yours, yes.
I
Okay.
killed some kobolds with that baby.
Yeah, you did. All right.
You.
Perfect. And then, okay, she's gonna put this one off probably for like week 3. So she's gonna pick a time when she thinks Dragon's kind of not busy. She's gonna knock on his door. Hi.
Hi.
I know you've been busy. Do you have a minute to talk?
Sure.
Okay. Mind if I
Come on in.
She kind of gestures. Okay. All right. Where to start? So, a little while back. Well, you remember the meeting we had with everybody where we were discussing the plan a little bit with the delegates and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you made a comment. So you remember how you suggested we replace Emperor Ganalor?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it was like 2 seconds after you said that. Anyway, I had a thought, but I thought I'd run it by some other people first. So that I went and talked to the king. I talked to people, and
You talked to the king?
yeah.
Okay.
And I may or may not have put your name in suggested you.
Suggested me for what?
To be the replacement.
Oh, wow. I'm flattered.
And he actually liked the idea. The only condition was that I tell you. Because it's gonna come up during a meeting, and they just wanted to make sure you knew and were okay with it being discussed.
Oh, wow, that's a lot to process.
Well, sorry.
I mean, I might not even survive this conflict.
Well, then you're off the hook anyway. But
True. It would depend on the outcome with my sister, Kalenia.
Mhm.
If
Well, and
you don't retrieve her, I'll still have to continue to quest to retrieve her.
yeah. Well, and yeah, it's obviously they're gonna talk about it with your King Drayor. He's gonna be part of that discussion. Make sure that's fine.
Yes, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd better hurry and mention you before some higher up prick decided to try and jump. Anyway, tried to jump on that.
Are we sure Nera's not a better choice? She's so good.
Well, I mean, we could suggest that. I don't know if that would be,
Acceptable to the king.
or to Makidil. I don't know. I didn't.
Ooh, good point. I'm not opposed. We could just leave it be for now.
Yeah, well, don't underestimate yourself
Thank
either. There's a reason. Anyway, I wouldn't have just put anyone.
Thank you. I take that as that's a great compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, her cheeks have turned dark purple, by the way. Ah,
Maybe in some ways I don't want to let our party go.
okay. Yeah, I haven't told anyone. The only people that know are King. Well, until he meets with King Dreor and other delegates and people. Melancor was there, but he wasn't in his full state of mind, so I don't know how much he remembers, and he probably
Is he feeling any better?
Yeah, Nira healed him. He had been poisoned, actually, instead of just food poisoning. Well, okay. He was the bad kind of poison, not the kind you get from Marnie's normally.
Right. Someone was trying to do him in.
Yeah, so he's okay, but Perry and Nira are kind of looking into that, and he's laying low while they investigate.
Good idea.
Yeah, but I just thought I'd tell you because that's fair and
Well, thank you.
kind of a big.
Again, huge compliment. Thank you.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's not that you don't deserve it, just I knew you probably wouldn't think of it yourself.
I've never really pictured myself in the position of, in charge.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, there you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep it to myself until it comes out.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, I hope you're not mad.
No.
It's seemed like a better idea than other choices we might have.
True.
So.
True.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So where are you going to next?
I'm thinking I might go to Byhurst for a little bit. I don't know, just check in on my parents and see how they're doing, and can't tell them everything, but maybe I don't know, just
Spend some time with them.
yeah. I don't want to say goodbye. I'm not going to tell them everything or how dangerous it is. Of course not. But
If Faerun were closer, I would go home, but it's too far. And I've got to prepare, or do what I think is going to prepare us for this
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah. Well, no, you've had lots of good ideas, but I think hopefully we'll be okay. But
I hope so.
well, thank you again for the wand and the armor ring. That'll come in handy.
Yes. I'd recommend holding out until you absolutely need them.
I plan on it. Okay. All right.
So, awesome. Well, if you need anything else, let me know.
Yeah. Same.
I'm gonna continue to
Yeah.
try to finish up these magical tasks.
Yeah. I'll let you be and let you concentrate. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay. And I'll leave.
All right.
And- Yeah. Last.
I was going to say, based off of that conversation, Oriana goes to Byhurst to hide from the embarrassment.
She shouldn't be embarrassed.
She shouldn't. She shouldn't. But
She's.
Dragon was very flattered.
I just got to poke at her a little bit.
She's like, normally running hot for a tiefling, she's now sweating. Oh, yeah, go to Byhurst, just drop in on her parents for a little bit, and, not for too long, maybe just a day or two.
Okay.
And she's not going to tell them details. Obviously, 1, state secrets. 2, she just met them. She doesn't want to tell them that she could potentially, be dead in a few weeks. So she's gonna keep it more light. Either avoid talking about it or just be like, yeah, it's fine. Just gonna go help out. No big deal.
Okay. I will say, your mother is doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Where she was sick before, she's up and moving around.
Okay.
Um,
Good.
and seeing to general tasks about the house.
Okay.
Your father is doing really, really well. In fact, while you were there,
Yeah.
there is a missive that comes from Ivorfall for him.
Okay.
That, I mean, it goes through a couple different people first. It goes through the mayor of Byhurst, who just laughs when he first reads it. But he brings it down
Okay.
and says, "You're never gonna believe this. The king himself is demanding you get a pay raise."
The what now? Wait, who now?
Of course,
A
I'll
what?
honor it. But, who do you know that knows the king that well?
Is he asking me or?
No, he's
My
he's
father.
talking. He's talking specifically to Baracus. It's not really like he noticed you. He's trying to ignore you.
Oh,
Last
okay.
time you were here, you kind of destroyed his docks. He's trying.
That's right. If I don't see her, she can't cause trouble. She's not there.
Exactly.
Uh,
But yeah, now Baracus is making a living wage.
Did it come in like a note or?
No, like it came in an official scribe. Not scribe. What's the thing where it like rolls up?
Scroll.
Scroll. Yes.
And now Oriana kind of feels bad she didn't think to ask for that. She's gonna tell him, I'm a terrible daughter. That wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Baracus isn't buying it. He says, "You're kind. You
No.
or one of the people you travel with. No one else would do this for me. Thank you."
Does Oriana? Could she?
Does she get teary-eyed?
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to think if she would try and figure out like if she could think of who it would be, or if she just would have no idea.
Let's have you make an insight check.
Oh. Okay. Come on, don't fail me. Wow, that rolled forever. Okay, insight. That's a good one. Okay. If I can find it on the list. Oh, no, it's not a good one, but that's okay. It's 17 total.
Okay, you caught me.
There you go.
Guilty as charged.
You have a very good feeling that it was a wizard.
Oh.
Dragon. It was you, Dragon, right?
It
But,
was.
yeah, if memory serves, just gotta double check.
Ooh. Well. Now she's got to decide her next steps, but okay. That's, I think she'll keep it to herself for now with a note to confirm it and tell her parents if it's confirmed, just in case. Okay. So yeah, she'll see them for a couple days, and wow, that was. I think she'll do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Your father does express concern about you going to Nogeth. Just the kind of concern that you would expect from a father, finding out that his daughter is going to be going to basically enemy territory.
Well, and I'll tell him I've got lots of people much more cool and powerful than myself going with me, so trust me. I'll stay out of trouble as best I can. It'll be fine.
he's not terribly convinced, but he loves you, and he says, "I do your best and come back to us."
I will.
All right.
I will. Promise.
Did you want me to mention that now? What you just whispered to me?
I don't know.
Because I was actually going to bring that up later.
Oh yeah, you can bring that up later then.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Last thing, just mention to the group when I get back that I am not entirely convinced Ganalor is actually at his stronghold, but we'll have to check anyway, I guess. She has a suspicion that's false information, but we might need to do some reconnaissance to prove, or like to, you know, guarantee that's where he actually is and that he's not actually hiding in his palace, making it look like he's gone to the stronghold. But I don't know if that's important to share or what, but that she'll share that thought with the group.
Okay. What do you guys think of that?
Dragon would suggest we do some reconnaissance. I think we should do some reconnaissance. I was thinking, Barnabas, how long can you hold a shape?
I want to say 4 hours, but let me check.
Okay. That's not bad.
And how far is the his retreat, his keep? Do we know from where we're currently at? A couple days travel or a week?
Significantly more. Traveling with the army, it's going to be a little bit closer to 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
But that's as fast as the army moves. It's a large machine. You have to set up camp,
I wonder.
sleep,
How far is it
break
for
down
Athena?
camp. for Athena, it would probably take 4 days, 4 or 5 days.
One way or
One way.
Okay, dang it.
One way. Wow.
It's like a not quite 2 weeks. Week and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not gonna work.
All right, so it's half my druid level, so it's 7 hours.
7
hey.
hours. That's still, unfortunately, we're still a long way from where I wanted to be.
Well, there is. I don't know if we have time to. Also, I'm a little worried that we might be too noticeable if we snuck around and disguised ourselves. I don't know. That might take too much time and. I don't know. But
Well, what if we just wandered into the city? No. What if we? I don't know.
we might stick out based off of what we saw in our scrying. I know
True.
Nira and you would stick out for sure. I think Barnabas and Andrew might. Nyx probably. I mean,
You and Perry are the only ones.
if we were to just wander in, I mean, I don't know if I have time to teach anybody how to.
What's the terrain like near the keep, or like within, say?
Is it grasslands?
I will say you guys will be able to have this. It's grasslands is kind of used loosely, interspersed. I should say it's more of rolling to rough terrain, rolling hills. To think
Kind of-
Bluffdale.
Sagebrush.
Okay.
Cornbrush. Never mind, that's what it is.
where you have some of the rolling hills and the
Grass
bluffs,
and rocks and
and sudden cliffs and canyons and really rugged mountains right next to it. Specifically around the keep, we have rough mountains on either side, with a valley heading towards the north. And
is there dense
rolling-
forest on the mountains, or are they mainly just rock?
there is somewhat dense forest on the mountains. Behind is rolling hills that have forest.
Ah.
The valley leading out away from the keep in the Moonshade Hills goes for about a mile.
And how do we know, based off of my conversation with Marin and any other information we were given, maps we've looked at, how far the keep is from the palace? In Nogeth. The Nogeth Palace to the keep. If that makes sense.
I would think it'd be relatively far from each other.
About 3 day march.
Oof. Okay. Alright.
Because I'm thinking if we could somehow get to the border of where the keep is, right? It's outside the Nogeth Empire, but along the border, but in a distance close enough that Barnabas could assume the form of a mouse. Athena could carry him to the keep, and drop him right off at the keep.
Do we think the keep would be magically protected against spells like that and he'd poof back into a person?
Possibly.
Get caught?
That's very possible.
She's thinking in terms of like magical traps she's encountered and things like that. Not because she knows magic well, but she knows there are traps
Good point.
that disable
Let's have
magic.
the two of you make insight checks.
He is. I mean, we're dealing with a lich, so.
I'm sorry. I'm the awful.
No,
How far is this lich? I mean, how far is this place? You said it's not too far. Could I fly there in a couple days, or no, or?
It would take you a
Couple weeks.
significant
Is this an insight check or a perception check? Sorry.
insight.
Okay, I rolled a.
Wait a second. That wasn't. I got.
There we go.
I didn't do it.
He's just gonna keep rolling till he finds the number he wants.
Right. Well, I have a +4 on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So so let's just do. Let's just add 4 onto 13, 17.
Okay. With the both of you two, it's reasonable to expect. Yeah, there's going to be anti-magic stuff here. Where it would be, you're not terribly sure. At this point, you don't have maps of the area.
Right.
Actually, Alex, that was an 8, not a 17.
Okay.
Because I didn't see I rolled a 4. Sorry.
Okay, well, Oriana passed it, and we're running off of that. So yeah,
It's probably magically protected.
what those, and then trying to get in and out in 7 hours and do some decent reconnaissance. There are a lot of risks here. If you'd like to attempt it, you would probably need to bring it up with the king.
Yeah, I'm thinking Oriana's going to tell Dragon, maybe this is something we bring up to others. Someone else might have a better idea of how to do this. I've done reconnaissance in the past, but it was, when's the owner of the house gone? Not when is the lich actually gone or present.
Or is he actually there?
Right, yeah, or worse, is he actually there? I've had surprises, but not like that. So maybe that's something we bring up with the king. Maybe there'll be another meeting with adventurers, something like that. Someone who may have I hate to say more experience in heists, because I like to be useful, but who's had more experience in, magical heists than myself. But yeah, so maybe that would be a good idea. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, I got my father got a note while I was visiting.
Mhm.
And a pay raise.
That's great.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Well, I just mentioned it to the king that it would be nice if citizens were paid a livable wage.
Just citizens?
I mentioned your father's name specifically.
Wow. Well, thank you, for one. But two, why?
Just because I think he worked hard and I think he deserves it. I don't. If I am put in charge of Ganil or the Nogoth Empire, I'm not going to run my kingdom with poverty.
Well, we're not in.
If that means
Nogoth
the
yet.
nobles have to do with less, they have to do with less.
Well, I'm sure this didn't put anyone out, I mean, noble-wise, but at the same
Correct.
time, that was huge. And yet, for someone who's for the king is very insignificant. And I didn't even think to do that. And it's my father, my parents.
I believe nobles owe it to their people to be as dedicated to their people as they can be. That's why they're put in charge, not for their own pleasure.
Well, obviously they don't all see it that way, but also I know you're using general terms of people, but those are very important people to me. Thank you.
Well, your father's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Deserved it. So it wasn't. I mean, you mean the world to me, but I did it just because I think he earned it.
Well, I appreciate it. And
You're welcome.
he appreciates it, and my mother as well. So I wanted to confirm it was you, but I'm sure they would have profusely thanked you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anything else?
Nix is just watching this transpire through the window. Like,
Dragon's embarrassed.
Well, it's okay. Rena doesn't know whether
It's
whether
your
to
turn now.
Yeah, Rena
Okay.
she thinks about hugging him, but doesn't know if that'd make it worse. So
Okay.
No, she can hug me.
okay, I'll give him a hug.
So moving on from this touching moment. No pun intended. No pun intended. Touching. Hugs. Anyway, let's bounce back a little bit to trying to discover who was the possible assassin for flip.
Alancor?
Melancor, thank you.
that one.
It's like his name doesn't. Anyway, yeah, Melancor. Let's talk about his potential assassin. Perry, you wanted to imitate him.
Yep.
Let's have you make a performance check with advantage. Not necessarily to see if you can pass, because you already perfectly pass. It's to see how far out you're going to be going.
Oh.
What was that?
14.
14. All right. So you dress the same way he does. You go out a little bit. And let's also have you make an investigation check. Investigation, I'm kind of wrapping in perception into this. Trying to poke around and see where he possibly had gone, where an assassin might be.
17.
17. That is enough.
Ooh, nice.
You start back at Marnie's Meats. Kind of trying to pay attention to some of the people there, looking for reactions. Somebody saying, "Oh, well, he should be dead. Why is he here?" You don't see anybody there. Not the first time. Second time you go back, and you do notice somebody back that's trying to fry some smashed, flattened pork. They're paying attention to their basket, and they look over at you, and then they look over again, dropping the basket in the oil. You notice this. This person does not expect to see you. As you enjoy your sandwich, expensed, of course, to the Adventurers Guild.
Of course.
I mean, Melancore would expense it.
That's right. Can't break character.
About 15 minutes later, you look up, and you notice that this person is missing. Do you pursue?
Yes, but I'll try and, stealthily do it.
Okay. Just for the hay of it, let's have you roll stealth.
25.
25. I don't know why I asked. You slip very quietly out the front door. And around the alley that's just real close by. That connects to another alley that kind of goes down in between the buildings, the businesses on either side, that open out onto main busy streets. This is more of just like a back alley. Throw your trash out here. Trash is collected. Some deliveries are made. Not too many. It's kind of a sketchy, kind of a dirty, dank alleyway. Just as you poke around the corner and glance, you notice this individual running. As they trip over a trash can, sending it scattering, loud clang, you hear the stereotypical meow from a cat as this person is now running full bore. They don't see you. They're just trying to get away.
I'm gonna try and snipe him in his calf.
Okay. Okay, let's have you make an attack roll.
Roll high, roll high.
I don't think because he's moving you would have disadvantage, because you have enough of their feats that...
Yeah.
Anyway.
If needs be, I could take a turn's worth and steady aim.
If you want to risk him getting away for 6 seconds...
It's alright, I rolled a 16 plus 10.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
That's
so,
fine.
as you see him running, avoiding the trash cans this time, you pull out your crossbow, load a bolt in, take steady aim, and gently squeeze the trigger, releasing this bolt that just whispers right into this guy's calf. He goes down in a scream of pain. What's your movement speed?
30, but I can dash as a bonus action.
30? Okay.
So total I could get 90.
Okay. I'm assuming you run straight up to him.
Yep, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? What happened?
Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
As you get up close to him, he says, "I knew this would happen,"
Crap.
as he begins to foam at the mouth.
Jeez.
Do I recognize the sign of self-poisoning?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming I've been with Perry since I said I was gonna go with him. Do I see any of this happen? We did it so fast.
Let's have you make a stealth check.
high, roll high.
If you're keeping close to him,
Four.
4. How close do you want to be staying to him?
I was kind of thinking that I had one or two thoughts that I'd be in a corner watching, so that I wasn't too close. Another thought was that he, except for
I mean, she would have known, right, that the plan was to be draw him out, so she probably would stay back, I would think.
yeah, not super far away. Like
Okay.
maybe just a table or
Um,
something.
Yeah, I would say then that you did not see exactly him poison himself. And just for the sake of time, by the time you get there, he's gone. He's dead. It was a very fast-acting poison that killed him within just seconds of Perry getting up to his side.
Well, let's drag him around places and see if anybody recognizes him.
Little morbid.
Yeah.
Oh, help! We need to get this guy to a doctor.
Also,
Drag him through
find
Marnie's?
insight about how long he's been working there, etc., etc.
Through your investigations, you find that this individual hasn't been working there for too long, just a couple of weeks. Of those 5 weeks that I've been referencing and talking about, he got there a week before that started. Nobody was really sure who exactly he was, where he was from. Just that he showed up to work. He always had it wasn't, the greatest, most bubbly attitude, but it wasn't a terrible attitude. He showed up, did his job, went home. Nobody was sure even where he was staying. Nobody really cared.
If we were to ask around more, would it be possible to get a general idea of where he lived? Is that impossible?
You could certainly try. I am going to put the DC a little bit higher on this one, at about a 22.
Does it help that she has the city, whatever that was, vigilante background and can locate slums and...
Yeah, because we're finding crime dens and constabularies.
It's a bit of a stretch, I know, so just thought I would...
I'll give you
out there.
advantage, but it's still going to be a 22.
What check did you want me to do?
Investigation, if you would.
Oh, that one. I'm rolling really
She
bad.
said advantage.
Oh,
You
you're
do have
right.
advantage.
Again. Let's try. So I'm rolling.
Also on that one. Wow. Really didn't want to find this one.
Yeah, he was pretty well hidden.
Is he just human?
Yes, he is just human.
Any symbols on his person?
Ooh, good thought.
I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Let's have another investigation check.
Oh no, because the dice hate me.
Also, did he have anything good in his pockets?
You want
That's
to
a
loot
great
the dead
question.
body.
Yep.
Oh, nat 20. Yeah,
Oh!
would have been better before, but
All right. We'll start with the loot first, and work our way in towards the body. With the body, or with the loot, you don't see much in the way of coin. He's working a very low-paying job. You do notice with a nat 20, there seems to be things that you would expect to see. Where he's been staying is a mystery, and will remain a mystery, but there's nothing that ties him to anyone or anything else. Most people have, little knickknacks or keepsakes, even a pack of gum, right, would tell you a little bit about this guy. He has nothing. The only thing that you are able to find for certain on him is a pack of poisons. Just a small leather pouch. Has a number of different plants in it that you recognize immediately. Every single one of these can be made into a poison. All of them collectively are made into a very serious poison.
I'd better hang on to this, for evidence.
I would hope so. Of note, there is a poison in there that you do find that you know as Midnight Tears. It's a very rare poison, very expensive poison. I'll let you look that up in the player's handbook. Dungeon Master's Guide.
Perry's gonna geek out about it and try and tell Nira all about it.
She's trying to look for the Mark of Orcus, and he's like, "Hey,
What was it called again?
Midnight Tears."
Midnight Tears.
Okay.
Wait a second. It wasn't you that rolled the nat 20. It was Nira.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the two of you are helping each other out.
Yeah.
I need some more drink.
Yeah, Nira rolled a nat 20 looking for to see. Was it the mark? Were you looking for the Mark of Orcus?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you kind of got to rifle through the clothes as you're, getting
Right.
down to the body.
Definitely
too.
find that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Clues.
Hand stuff to Perry. Yeah,
All right. That's all that you find as far as the loot goes. As far as the body goes, from his exterior, from what's visible around the clothes, he's very pale. A little unnaturally so. If nothing else, this kid needs to get out and see some sunlight.
well.
Very, very pale skin. It occurs to you, Perry once was that shade of white. When you first met him, he'd been living underground. Kind of leads you to think that maybe this kid's been living underground as well. Where exactly is a mystery. There's just as much space underground as there... More space, I would say, underground as there is above ground, where normal people live. But beyond his jet black hair and very, very pale skin, you don't see anything until you turn him over. All down his back are massive scars. Scars that could come only from a couple of different ways. One is from torture, and the other is from a very serious animal attack. Only one of those is very likely, though, given that this guy is... he killed himself to avoid being captured. And it's very likely that he was tortured.
Now you're just mad.
You do see also, right above the spine on the back of his neck, just below the level of his shirt, a very familiar looking tattoo, and that of the Cult of Orcus. Otherwise,
I imagine we take this information back.
absolutely.
Do you tell the group about what you found?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to. Except for the poison part, I'm keeping that a secret.
Her, you killed someone?
No, technically I did not.
Again?
Again.
It sounds like he poisoned himself. Should we resurrect this guy?
Oh.
No, let him. If he was tortured, let him go. He's been
He
through
might
enough.
have
That's true.
information.
But
He's
probably
he-
doesn't.
he's been through enough.
Good call, Ariana.
And Oriana's gonna go sit down for a bit. Yeah, we'll
Alright.
let him be.
So that is that resolved. When you guys take this information to the king, you're actually not able to get in and talk to him. He is deeply involved in meetings all day long, but they do pass the message on. You do definitely tell Melanchor. You do definitely talk to Melanchor, and he does bring it up to the king. Hey, just so you're aware, and it's kind of a okay. Thanks. What do you want me to do with this information? Resources right now are tight as the kingdom prepares for war.
Well,
Oriana,
Melanchor. Not Melanchor.
or I'll just type that to you. What are you
That's
gonna say?
McKittiel did warn us that some of these people are not working for Orca/Galor voluntarily or of their own volition.
I almost think we should keep all important stuff between ourselves. To be honest.
Okay.
For the most part.
For the most part. I mean, with Melanchor's investigation, we should probably tell him, but yeah.
And when this sort of thing happens, it's important. He's obviously trying to assassinate,
Uh-huh.
and this is a crime here, so
Right.
that's the
Okay. Yeah. But no, Nix, it's not a terrible idea. Keep some other things to ourselves.
Yeah. All these shady people make me nervous.
Oh, well, I mean... Sorry, Nix?
No, not you guys. All the people that I don't know very well. Or just people in power normally are shady.
Well, careful. You never know.
A lot of them are Nicks.
Not all
Me?
of them. Oriana looks up. Not all of them. Just some. Some more than others.
But the percentage is high.
It shouldn't be that way, but it seems to be.
Yeah, any double crossings that I've ever encountered have been normally of that kind.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yes.
what's the plan?
Yeah, if you guys didn't have anything else, I was going to narrate the next little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Sweet.
good.
All right. So as you guys work through these next 5 weeks, the kingdom is in, or I should say the city. You're not, with the exception of Oriana, you're not really leaving the city very much. Iverfall is just a hive of activity. Everybody's coming this way and that way. Everybody's moving very quickly. The army is there requisitioning supplies, doing drills, recruiting. Everybody, it seems, every man and boy capable of holding a spear is jumping at the opportunity to serve. Especially with some of the rhetoric coming from the town criers, listing the many sins of the of the Nogoth Empire. Most of them true. Some of them exaggerations. The din in the streets is... I mean, for a large city, it's always loud. It's been cranked up a few degrees. People have a mixture of excitement and fear. Some of the old-timers of this town, those who were there for the founding and the forming of the Azor Kingdom. Some of them are excited for the chance to see war again and battle. That's what Azor's all about, they proclaim. And there are those that say, we were better in peacetime than we were in wartime. And of course, the party is kept very busy as well. Oriana, amongst your traveling and investigating, you get a note
Okay.
in Gorell's handwriting
Okay.
that says, meet me at the corner of Gladstone Street and Kingston Way. 11 o'clock. Meeting him.
What? Oh.
I'm assuming you go to meet him.
Yes. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Well. No, I'm kidding.
The minute he sees you, as you walk up on the meeting location, you see him pacing back and forth. He looks just as good as ever. Maybe a little bit better. He
Oh.
sees you, runs up to you and embraces you in a very deep hug. Holds you out at arm's length, a hand on each shoulder, and says, "You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Leaving me with..." As a couple of people walk past, and he looks at them and says, leaving me with Master Inu?
Oh,
You're crazy.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy. He's
Oh.
you know what he becomes.
Yeah, but
You know how much...
we're-
You know
well,
how
wait.
much it takes to make him drunk?
Oh,
As a
what?
side note, we need to find a way to sneak 10 barrels of whiskey into the monastery. Because we
Well-
kind of went through their supplies.
Oh, well, okay, hold on. But wait, I'm crazy. What are you doing here? There's a reason I left you there.
We both came.
What? Oh, Inu's here?
Yes, he is. He needed
Okay.
to meet with... Being the head of his order, he needed to meet with the king.
I'm gonna kill him. He brought you? You're not supposed to be outside yet.
I'm fine. It's good to see
No.
you too.
Well, yeah, 10 barrels of whiskey?
9 of those were in one night.
Yeesh. Okay. It's good to see you too, but I'll tell him to, keep a low profile, because
That's why we're meeting now. In the dark. I know how to keep a low profile.
alright.
Moving on. Sorry. Just cut it short there.
Right.
Yeah. We'll just kind of do a little bit of a fade to black, I guess, if you want. We'll go and let your imagination fill in the blanks.
Nyx would be furious. Oh crap.
Yeah, fuming.
She doesn't know he's here. Oh
Nope.
So and
Her
Nira,
subconscious.
you're staying pretty busy
no.
between helping the family and the young boy that you caught stealing. Between trying to help them and investigate the poisoning of Melanchor. You're also training a lot with Queerness and some of the other paladins and guards. Queerness especially. You notice, and I'm assuming Perry's sitting there on the sidelines, kind of watching and admiring your form and the way that you handle that double-ended scimitar and the way you just beat down on everybody. It doesn't matter who they are. You wail all over them. Queerness especially. You see him, hot and sweaty. He starts to take his shirt off and he looks over at Perry and quickly puts his shirt back down.
Oh my gosh.
Dagger eyes.
And Perry, hanging around Nira, you're kept pretty busy as well. Between investigating the poisoning and bringing that to a conclusion. Also keeping an eye on Nira. This queerness guy, he's weird. He's weird. He's trying to make moves. No, that's not cool.
Sick rumple on him. No, I'm kidding.
You also find other ways of training Rumpelsticks to skin. Remembering what you got on your rolls and using your birthday nat 20. You begin to teach it words and names.
What?
It has about the attention span of I do on most days. But sometimes, like, you'll be talking about a dagger, and it just turns into a dagger. You try and pick it up, and now the dagger's stuck to your hand, but that's just Rumples for you.
Oh, Rumples.
You do start to teach it names of animals, too. You're kind of missing Barnabas as he's off exploring a rumor of a corrupted druid. You kind of miss him. And you do get this mimic to mimic animals. Dead animals, but animals still the same. Next, as you're going about life and the things that you're doing, you get a note from Master Inu. He says he would like to meet with you.
Guess I can't really ask questions. I'm going to bring the group, if possible.
Okay. I'd say on an evening you're able to gather everybody together just before Oriana heads to Byhurst to visit her parents. It's kind of shoehorned in there, but you gather everyone together. Say, let's go see Master Inu.
This could be important. Master, of course.
There are in one of the guild halls there is an extra meeting room set aside just for dignitaries, just for occasions like this. As you walk in, you notice all of the furniture has been shoved to one side of the room. There is a simple mat and a very simple desk, behind which Master Inu sits. He stands up as you and the rest of the party walks in. He smiles and says, I had hoped to talk to just you. Thanks. But everyone's here.
I mean, we can
step out.
step out. Not a problem.
Nope.
I mean,
Nix waves them over.
we've done it before with other discussions you've had, so we can totally.
Also, in this
Go.
room,
We've definitely done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Oriana, also in this room, you notice that there is a second bedroll belonging to Garel.
Ah.
So he's not staying far away. He's still under the watchful eye. He gives you a look that says, how long am I going to stay locked up with this guy?
Oh, so he's in the room.
Yeah, he's in the room. He's
Oh.
tucked back in a corner.
Wait, yet Master Inu wanted to talk to Nix alone with Garel in the corner? Oh, less points now.
He says,
Okay.
he says basically, Nix, I just wanted to say that I am proud of you for what you're doing. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye on things. I just trust that you know that I did what I did to train you. The policies were there to help you be your best self. Now, he was going through his collection one night and found something that might be beneficial to you. Or to anybody in the party since they're here.
Oh, nope. Go for it next.
And he sets out a box. The corner of this wooden box, it's about 6 inches high, 12 inches wide, and 6 inches long. He sets this box out, the corner of which has been smashed, and splinters of wood are just kind of hanging out there. He says he found this. Wished that it was intact and there were more bottles. He glances over at Gorell, just subtly. Not so subtly, I should say.
Oh.
And says, I haven't had use for these in a very long time. If you find yourself needing a long rest, drink this. There are 3 bottles of long rest.
You're
Oh,
saying
wow.
you're giving goat juice?
Hmm?
To,
What'd you-
like, knock somebody out?
No. So he explains it
Like
a
chloroform?
little bit better. When you drink this, it gives you all the benefits of a long rest. It's a long rest in long rest in a bottle. Think of it as a steroid.
Oh,
Hopefully without the side effects.
true. Do they come with instructions?
No, these are very old bottles too.
Oh. May I ask, how many can be taken until side effects may occur?
How
He
many
looks at you and says, I don't know.
How many Red Bulls can I drink in a sitting before I die?
Exactly.
That is a fantastic question. But I trust that you won't take all 3 of them at once.
Okay.
Use them wisely. This recipe, this potion has been lost to the sands of time.
Oh.
Good to know.
Be
Yes,
really
these are
nice
incredibly-
for Fluffy.
Huh?
It'll be really nice for Fluffy.
Oh. Yeah, actually, could be useful.
All right.
She will accept it very graciously, and humbly with bowing and whatnot, and thank him for his peace offering.
Peace off. He smiles at that and says, "Yeah. We need to get you back to the monastery at some point. There's much to learn yet." That's all that I had for that. Barnabas.
Before we leave,
I'm in
can
trouble.
she just put some itchy powder in Gorill's bottle?
Let's have him make a sleight of hand check.
Do you have... Hold on, do you have itchy powder?
No, I was looking at what I have. I have a bear trap. I have no just kidding.
I just got a fancy new poison kit if you want help with
Oh,
that.
whoa. Hold
We should
on.
just like telepathically make this plan, you know? Like,
Except we can all hear it, so Oriana would, know.
dang it! What do I have that might be? Oh, this is terrible. I have those shards of glass. No.
Yay.
Dang it! I don't have anything. Anyway, well, I would like to stick something in his bedroll. Could be anything. Oh, the Rakshasa tail. That's probably terrible by now. Okay, I'd love to do that.
my gosh.
Sleight of hand check, I'm going to give you disadvantage on this.
What?
It's rotten.
We're all
Yeah, it
gonna
is.
try as bad as
disgusting.
Carrie's fish at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
Not to mention, there's no furniture in the room for you to hide behind except
Well,
on
I
the
don't
wall.
know. Maybe everyone's going up and shaking hands. I rolled a 16.
16.
I wonder if Rumples can turn into a bedroll.
Oh my word.
just wondering, you know.
Probably could. Do you really want to?
Oriana,
Yes.
sorry to inform you, Gorell's dead.
Nah.
Yes.
He got
Like to.
eaten by his bedroll.
What a way to go.
It'd be funny.
Nyx, yes, you are able to sneak this rotten thing into his bedroll.
I don't need it anymore.
Was girl distracted or something?
Mildly, yeah.
Weren't
I
you
guess.
in the room?
Distraction.
Oh, Andrew.
Good one, Ender.
Moving on a little bit from that.
Sorry, Barnabas.
Sorry.
So Barnabas,
All good.
as you're a little disturbed by some of the things that you saw in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Corruption of this level has not been heard of in a very, very long time. At least not with any druid that you've ever heard of. However, you do distract yourself by diving into a book and finding more and more animals that you can turn into. You practice with turning just parts of you. You start to think, well, what if I had the teeth of a wolf and the gills of the shark, or the teeth of the shark and the heightened senses of the wolf? What could I do with this? And you start to learn how to change just aspects of yourself. It's a little creepy. You know, in one hand is a bear's paw, and the other hand is, your human hand. You growl in a mirror, and you see rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Hey, Barney, could you have him? What?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Someone's gonna walk in.
Sorry, I'm just practicing here, buddy.
Oh.
What's up? And I'll make my face look like his face just to creep him out.
Oh, you're looking handsome, bro.
Thanks.
Also, while you are just kind of out and about, maybe you're getting food when you hear rumors of this new plant. Maybe it's not necessarily new, but this use is interesting. I mean, the people talking about it, they're kind of like, man, this stuff is so dank.
Sorry.
So dank.
But you get a general idea of what it is they're talking about and how to use it.
Ander, you not? Yep. Okay.
Might be useful, might not be, but I'll throw that out there for you.
Okay. What plant is this?
Yes. Share, please, please.
It is a plant that goes by the name of Jane Mary. That's
Mary Jane?
Cannabis
maybe,
Okay.
for lack of a better. My brain doesn't fully work all the time, fully, but
That's alright.
I don't mind it.
That's alright.
I'll puff the magic dragon.
I'm also seeing that scene from
And tells no one.
History of the World Part 1.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh my. Mel Brooks. Yep, that was.
I was thinking Big Daddy, where he's like, "Hey, you guys like Yoo-Hoo? Huh? Do any of you puff the magic dragon?"
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, on the topic of rumors, Ander, you hear a very interesting one.
Okay, wait. Before we go,
Yes.
I get some of this plant, right?
You find you've had it, actually. You've just never had a use for it.
Okay. I'm writing it down that I have it, though.
Yeah, okay. You might find a few extras, just to see.
Okay.
See
Go
if
ahead.
it's the same plant that you have.
Barney, have you been practicing turning into skunks again?
It's true. It smells sweet and bitter and kind of gross at the same time, so. Especially when it's burnt.
So Ander, as you're moving about the crowds, I mean, most of these people tower over you. You are, after all, a halfling. In a
Their
city
knees
built-
look great.
Yeah, their knees look fantastic. You hear a couple of people say, yeah. Did you hear about that island out, what was it, Shinlong? It's like, and someone else says, man, I hear it just vanished. Vanishing island. And the other guy that's kind of walking behind them says,
Yeah, I heard it actually got destroyed.
But I heard there were some survivors, and at this point they're just out of earshot.
I am walking towards and listening in on the conversation, but trying not to be seen.
Yeah, the way I see it, they were walking towards you and passing you just as they were talking about Shinlong.
Okay.
And you
As
just
soon
do
as they
this
get out of
immediate
earshot.
180 and start trying to follow. Let's have you make a survival check. See if you can track these guys.
Okay.
Roll high, roll high.
Survival?
Mhm.
15.
15, just enough. You're trying to track 3 moving trees in a group of moving trees. Essentially. You are able to keep up with them. And a couple of them are kind of, razzing the guy that's behind. I heard it was destroyed. You can tell that's the intelligent one of the group.
Okay.
The others are kind of, their focus when they were going to school was sword fighting. That's it. Who's the biggest, buffest guy? The other one, his focus was chess. They keep him around. He has intelligent things to say. But he does say that he heard a rumor of a small boat that had been out fishing. A small boat filled with halflings. I mean, the other two say, "Oh no, if the island was truly destroyed, then wouldn't it have destroyed the boat too? With the waves crashing in, and how did halflings survive?"
As soon as hear him mention the boat, I'm running up and I am pulling his shirt, end of his shirt, and saying, "Hey, you mentioned something about a boat with halflings in it. Where did you hear that rumor?"
I heard it from somebody. I don't know, man. I heard it down. I was getting a burger one day from this somewhat new restaurant. It's kind of cool, Have you ever heard of Marnie's?
Yes, I'll never go there. Boat. What details? Where did you hear this rumor?
Somebody behind me was just saying they picked up they just got in from Arrowhurst. They picked up some halflings on a boat that were just drifting.
Do you know what he looked like? Do you know who he was?
Not really. I didn't really pay much attention to him.
Do you know if he was a worker at Marnie's? Well, no, I guess he wouldn't be.
No, he was a couple people behind me in line. There's an elf.
Can you describe him?
Long blonde hair, pointy ears, no facial hair. I mean, he's an elf, so.
You said that he came in
know.
from Arrowhurst?
Yeah, he was a sailor from Faerun,
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
This is very important.
Why is this?
I'm from Shinlong.
Get out.
Yes. So, do you have any idea where this man might be?
Man, I heard that rumor like 3 days ago. I have no idea. I don't exactly get the names and addresses of everybody I talk to, or am in the same plane of existence with.
Obviously. Okay. Thank you for telling me about this. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Is there any other rumors that you've heard about anyone from Shinlong?
Oh, I mean, if it's from Shinlong, no, I haven't. But I did hear this rumor about this girl that goes to the college here, and he just starts talking.
Oh boy.
And the other two are like, now you done it.
I imagine Ander like on his tiptoes, like pulling at the guy's shirt.
other rumor about this dank weed?
Yeah.
So
Very dank.
I'm gonna listen for a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna say, "Thank you again. I need to
Misty
get going."
steps away.
And then I turn
Alright.
around and I walk away.
That's a little bit of hard work to pull yourself away from this riveting conversation, let me tell you.
I
Um,
bet.
But the idea that maybe not everybody from your tribe was brutally destroyed. Maybe there were more survivors on Shinmon. If there was at least one fisherman or one fishing vessel, maybe there were more. Fishing was kind of a thing there. Maybe people survived.
Okay, I probably won't be able to find the guy. The description wasn't very helpful.
No. I would say, given this is one of the largest cities in the country, you'd be pretty hard pressed to find one person.
Okay. And I'm just going to continue on and remember what I heard.
Okay.
And I don't have anything on me to write with. So at the end of the day, I am going to find Oriana.
Yes.
And Oriana, I have a favor I need to ask.
Sure.
I need you to write down a description of someone.
Okay.
He long blonde hair, elf.
Okay.
I think he's from Faerun, but he just got here from Arahurst.
Okay.
He's a fisherman, I think, and he had picked up a small boat of halflings from
Okay.
Shinmon.
Oh wait. And then Oriana's gonna, in shock, ask and get details from Ander because she, heard that it was destroyed too. So.
Yeah, I heard a rumor from someone I met on the street.
Okay.
He was at Marnie's, of
Yeah.
all places, and he heard someone talking about how they had picked up a boat full of halflings just off the island of Shinlon after it had been destroyed.
Oh. Okay. This person was alive and well, I'm guessing.
I think so. I hope so.
Okay. All right. I'll, sheet of paper, write that down. Do you need this given to somebody? You just keeping it for yourself?
I'm keeping it for myself so I can be on the lookout for any
Okay.
long blonde haired elves who are fishermen.
I mean, our resident elf isn't, but doesn't narrow it down a lot.
Probably wouldn't narrow it down as much as I need. So I'm just gonna keep the paper with me,
Okay.
and
well, if I hear anything or see anybody, I'll let you know.
thank you. I appreciate that. And then I'm just going to continue on with my day.
On the topic of the resident elf of the party, Gregan,
Yes.
you have been working your butt off. You've been working harder than you ever remember having worked before. In fact, anybody of magical talent has been asked and requested to try and make as much as they can magical, enchanting things, making potions, stuff like that. Trying to prepare for war and the inevitabilities of that. It's very tiring. Trying to get components for some of your spells and rituals if you're preparing. It's easy. First couple of weeks. Third week is with everybody
Yeah.
trying to do this, it's getting tight.
Ooh.
It's just about impossible to find anything by the time you hit the 5th week. And Never mind your fatigue levels just getting so high. One morning, amidst the overcast skies and drizzling rain, you are awakened from your desk with the sound of pounding drums. Boom, boom. Deep from within the city, the ceremonial drums, the war drums of Azor are heard for the first time in 60 years. These drums have been pulled out. Massive 15-foot tall drums being just wailed on by a couple of dwarves holding rather large mallets, signifying that war has finally come. It comes as a relief to you, now that it's time to be moving. You can't be focusing so much on doing the magic and creating things to try and protect you and your friends. But at the same time, it comes with a horrible realization that you're going to be on the front lines. This is not a place that you had ever hoped to be.
No.
You'd hoped to be more in the commanding side of things, far away from the battle.
Learning as much magic as I can.
Yeah. I didn't really have anything else. Well, no, I did actually.
So I guess my question is, did I successfully? So I did successfully create Frostbite for Ander.
Yes.
And if I remember right, I did create 6 rings of superior mage armor. Right?
I do remember
4, 5,
that.
6, 7. I counted 7.
No, it was 6 because there's one for every party member. But
Oh
myself.
yeah, and then you can cast it on yourself.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
6 wands of lightning.
Yes.
And then last but not least, the interrogation object.
Yes.
That's infused with charm person, detect thought, and suggestion. It's been cast 107. Each one of those has been cast 117 times on this object.
Okay, can we just say
You're
I've
getting
probably
good
been
information.
I've been bringing him coffee throughout all this. Can we retcon a little bit and say I've been dropping off cups of
Yeah.
coffee
Yeah.
Nice. You get some credit for that. Nice.
regularly? No, I'm not taking credit for any of that. Just the strictly.
Keeping him going.
Just-
we all check in every once in a while. Like,
If we can get it on Ganalor, he might force to tell us where his phylactery is.
It's been a tiring 5 weeks for you. Going back to the rings of superior mage armor. I want everybody to take note of this. Is you're each given one. It is a simple gold band that fits on your right hand. Pick a finger. You can activate it once. After the spell wears off, the ring crumbles away into dust.
Yep.
It gives you 90 temporary hit points and increases your armor class by 3.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Once those 90 hit points are used up, they will take... The way temporary hit points work is when you take damage, it goes to your temporary hit points first.
That is huge.
That's
Yeah.
it's a lot.
That's huge.
That's a
lot.
few levels worth of hit points.
That's why
Yeah.
it's a one-time use.
It's a one-time use.
So is this like a time limit thing, or is it just like we automatically get that and then it goes away when we run out of temporary hit points?
Yeah, it lasts until we run out of hit points.
So we don't have to like save it for a time and then be like, okay, now do it. It just is.
Right.
Well, does it last for like weeks? No, it just lasts a short.
Yeah,
not
so
like
It would only last for a few hours, but
Okay.
yeah,
you should use it in the heat of battle when you really need it.
the
So that's the
temporary
plan, is to activate it when we need it.
yes,
I
temporary
would. Go ahead. Sorry.
temporary hit points go away when you take a long rest.
Okay.
And I will say, with the long rest in a bottle that I gave Nyx,
Oh.
that would count.
Oh. Okay. Good to know.
As having it go away.
Yes, it is just like taking a long rest.
Makes sense.
Minus the sleeping part.
Yeah, minus the sleeping part.
It's Red Bull in a bottle.
Now that can be good or bad, because if you need to take, roll hit dice, and need more hit dice too, take a long rest. Takes all of 5 minutes to drink the contents of the bottle. So bear that in mind. The +3 to your AC is only active once the ring is active, correct, Dragon?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. It's the armor and the AC increase all happen at once.
Yep.
And your wand of lightning is good for 1 cast each,
Okay.
and it's at 4th level.
Everyone got that?
Yeah, it's like you don't want us to die or something.
We all
I
got a month of lightning, correct?
Yes,
And does that recharge, or is it a one-time use?
the one-time use.
Good to know.
Alright. Dragon, we'll wrap things up here because we're way past due here. Dragon, you also get a letter from your father. Just saying that they are on their way. The archers of Faerun are marching towards Nogeth. He'll see you in the war camps.
Did he include any news of my mother or?
Oh, she's coming with. The whole family is.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so.
He wants to
great.
have a family dinner. But we'll see you in the war camps.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm excited to see him. I can't wait.
Woo.
And that's where we will pick up next week, is on the way to the war camps.
Okay.